Welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online. In the last episode, had a few disasters. My power kept going out. That's alright. Let's continue the adventure.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
I noticed a party of White Hand warriors pass by here while you were at Mod Foshum. The group was smaller than that which attacked Fledgeld and Brockbridge not long ago. They seem to be heading north up the river and may have crossed into a nearby ford. Their presence in the north would not bode well. You should follow their trail and see if you can find where they went and help those who need it. Alright, let me get on my pony. Hold on, I gotta readjust my mic here. It's covering all my screen. Let's go. So right along the river edge there. Try to avoid some enemies along the way. I hate unwanted aggro. I hate it. Alright, let me see where I'm at here. So, yeah, I probably need to get in the water. Maybe on the other side? You found the ford in the river where the enemy is likely to have crossed. There's some footsteps there. You are following the trail of the White Hand and should find more nearby evidence. Alright, so keep going north for now. You're following the trail of the White Hand and should find more evidence nearby. The trail has led you to Mate Eisenor, one of Giftman's mines. Scout Mate Eisenor. Interesting. So Giftmore, huh? How does he tie into all this? I never really liked him. I don't know how we ended up kind of aligning ourselves with him in the end. He always seemed a little shady to me, to be quite honest. You have discovered Mate Eisenor. You have found that the enemy has taken control of the mine and its resources. So I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of landscape quests here. Or never mind. They actually want me to go talk to Horfmund. All the way up there? Really? Alright, fine. I'll go. I'm sure he's going to send me back here. You know, we must reclaim the mine, go kill enemies, and thwart their plots. Look at all those red dots up there, though. There's a lot of enemies in there. Really? That broke my legs? Are you kidding me? For a long time, too. Let me go through the forest. So it's really just a little bit to the south of the other mine. Let me see, is he... Yeah, he's on the upper end, so I'm gonna keep following the road for now. Oh, Warsteed. How I loathe you sometimes. What? Oh, you apparently can't stop your Warsteed if you're mid-jump. Didn't know that. Interesting.
I have need of your help.
The enemy has crossed the river? That is ill news indeed, but we cannot deal with mate Eisenor yet. Woodhurst has slipped further out of our grasp since you were last here. We need your help now more than ever.
There is no lack of things to be done.
Most of my wounds have healed, but I am still fairly weak. The city cannot wait for me. Giftmund is a strong ally, but he does not seem to be able to keep control of the city. What or who is drawing such darkness and hate upon us? I have heard rumors from Kalen that farmers have gone missing. I worry for them, and particularly for the owner of this home, my dear friend who graciously let us stay here. Please speak with Kalen and see if you can help. So I guess we're not going to go to the mine just yet.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
The rumors are true. The farmers have all gone missing, including the man who owns this house. They have not been seen for over a day. That is very unusual for them. We need to look for them right away. I worry something terrible has happened. Please head out to the fields and begin looking for them. I will try to find others who can aid in the search. You found a place where it seems people broke into the city and disturbed the field. Not good. At least they'll make good fertilizer, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's too much of a morbid joke, I don't know.
There is no lack of things to be done.
I cannot believe they are gone. I am devastated by what is happening to this fair city. Stuck in the cellar, I am unable to take in the beauty of Woodhurst. But it would be hard to enjoy such beauty when surrounded by malice and the blood of my family and friends. The violence is a stark contrast to the beauty the city holds. Please speak with Giftmund about his security efforts here in Woodhurst. We must do something about this.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
I am sad to hear that Woodhurst lost more good men. We were not watching those fields closely as we should have, and it seems that we are too late now. The fields will be watched from now on. I believe Woodhurst can be a place where Rohirrim and Dunlendings can coexist, as we are simply the people of the Stone Deans. Why must there be such hatred between us, when we have been brothers here for such a long time? Lots of back and forth here.
I have need of your help.
I believe he is sincere in providing adequate protection and in his desire to bring everyone in Woodhurst together. However, the soothsayer mentioned a growing darkness and someone or something powerful is working against us, driving our people apart. I agree with the sentiment that our Rohirrim and Dunlending brothers should be able to coexist. Most in the city have the blood of both. I believe they are who Giftmund seeks to align to his cause more than anyone else.
I have need of your help.
Kalen proved his loyalty and has not left my side. At first I thought he stayed close to keep his eye on me, but I found that he is simply dedicated to me. He is a good man, and I see why my father liked him. Kalen came to me a few minutes ago looking nervous. Arnwy invited Kalen for a drink in the nearby tavern, which seems harmless, but Kalen wouldn't be worried for nothing. Please accompany Kalen and help calm his nerves. Looks like my reputation's going up, which is good. Thank you for agreeing to come with me. I believe Arnwy is simply wanting to catch up after being out of touch for some time, but something just did not seem right. I feel more comfortable having you come with me. We will leave soon, as you are ready to depart.
Arnwy invited Callan for a drink at the nearby inn. Herobrand is suspicious and requested you accompany Callan.
Kippen, how nice of you to join us. Kalen, we worked together with Reeve Harriman for a long time. It is good to sit and have a drink with you again. Yes, we have not taken time for this for too long. I assume Harriman is mostly healed by now. He's doing better. We have not seen you come for some time. What has occupied you? There are some who have sought my attention. They have offered to do great things for the city and its people. I can arrange for you to meet them, as you should hear what they have to say. Who are you talking to? You will not like the answer to that question. I cannot believe it. Are you working with the Dunlending? The ones quietly pillaging our fair city and killing our people. You are too quick to judge. There are two sides to every story. Have you forgotten the many years they were mistreated, ridiculed, and exiled? The Dunlending have more claim to this land than the Rohirrim. They were here long before the Rohirrim came. Have you abandoned reason? You have clearly made up your mind. I try to save you from this fate. Did I just smack him? Dunlending ruffians have entered the tavern and attempt to ambush anyone that's inside. They came for you, Kippen, and now I take my leave. I hope he's still alive. Nope, that's a corpse. Corpse of Kalen, not good. I have to survive the Dunlending ambush, and I did. Maybe I should go outside. Nope, cannot. Oh, there's more waves coming in, that's why. Wait for a few more to come in, maybe. Let me close that door. There you go. Maybe they won't come in if the door's closed, you know? Hopefully they don't set fire to the building. Seems a little bit excessive on the waiting between waves. Or maybe I'm just too strong. See to Kalen's injuries. Injuries? He looks dead to me. It says corpse. Kalen received a serious blow to the head and passed away during your fight with the Dunlendings. You should return to Herobrand with Kalen's body and inform him of what happened here. That's quite sad. I liked Kalen. He was kind of hanging out in this house, but he seemed like a loyal companion and really trying to do his duty.
I have need of your help.
That rotten traitor, why would Arnwy do such a thing? I wonder if he has been working against me this entire time. He coordinated that attack and showed that he is working with the Dunlending ruffians. I am a fool for not seeing it earlier. The Dunlendings have been the source of the trouble brewing here. Was I blinded by mixed heritage and my view of them being brothers?
There is no lack of things to be done.
It pains me to ask this of you. The Thane in Gapholt has long despised my family and will blame me and my father for allowing the city to fall. However, we need his aid more than ever. He is of pure Rohirrim blood, which is rare in these parts, and is not understanding of the Dunlending half-bloods. Please leave for Gapholt at once and try to convince him to aid us. I can do that. Now I'm wondering, what about that mine that I ran by? Am I not going to go back there yet? I almost feel like I should have killed one orc in there just to see if it opened up some quests. But it's kind of in between the two, so maybe there's still an opportunity to do quests there. I'll hold off on going back to that mine for now, but I'll keep it in the back of my mind. I'm probably going the wrong way. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Things get pretty buggy whenever you're on a war steed. That's what I've learned in this game. Let me swim out here to the shore and then I'll get back on my war steed. So that's going to be probably the last big hub of quests here in the Stone Deans. Gonna take the direct path over there. Like the hue in the sky, that pinkish, blackish kind of color. You know, a color combination you don't see often, but actually looks really cool is pink and black. That's a cool color scheme in my opinion. Long road to Gapholt. No, I try to avoid that. Let me get on my regular mount since I'm almost at the city here. See some quest rings up ahead. Open up the last stable here in the Stone Deans.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
Very good. Cool town. Got the waterfall here.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
We need to ensure these horses stay calm. They all had a long journey here from Woodhurst and now grow restless waiting up on this bridge. I could use your aid, for I must keep my place in this line. Please gather some of the horse feed from the bag at the end of the line and give a little to each horse. Hopefully that will ease their spirits. Feed horses. Feed all 8 of these. Why can't I feed the second one here? Weird. Well, before I talk to them, let me do all this.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
We have been waiting in this line for too long. Why must we wait? I can see empty places over there for us to set up camp, yet we must wait here on this bridge for what? I may just stake my tent here and make them move me when they're ready to finally acknowledge my presence.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
This is absurd. How long must we wait? I think the horses in this line are more agitated than I am. We cannot have any horses become unruly on this bridge, or we may lose them all. So I've already fed all these. Fed that one. Fed that one. And that one. Or never mind. There we go. The horses seem more calm now, but you have given them a little food, and it seems that they are less likely to become unruly and cause injury to themselves or others. Hopefully, whatever is delaying their entry will be resolved soon.
I'm afraid of what is happening to these lands.
I have tried arguing with these guards, but to no avail. It has taken all day to get to the front of the line, and my children are hungry and restless. I do not understand why they demand so much just to enter and make camp.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
My children are crying and hungry, and I'm at my wit's end. These guards refuse to let us enter until we present papers and have been approved and signed. Can anything be done to expedite this process? I have said everything I can, and they will not relent. Will you speak with them and see if you can sway them?
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
There's nothing I can do. My hands are tied. You can shout at me as well, if you would like. My duty is to keep trouble out of Gapholt, and we cannot be too cautious. I simply need their papers. Anyone seeking refuge here needs papers. But you are seeking to aid Woodhurst? Seeking aid for Woodhurst. That is a matter that you must bring up with the Thane.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
I do not have the authority to grant their entry without papers. They have all tried, and I will tell you what I told them. Their papers must be checked and signed before I can allow entry without exception. If you have concerns, then feel free to bring them up to Thane Nothmar. I am only doing my duty. There's the Thane.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
There is irony in the fact that Woodhurst has fallen to those the ruling family swore were brothers. I have told them many times that Dunlending half-bloods cannot be trusted. Can you not see the destruction below us? I have no men to spare for a hopeless Woodhurst. Woodhurst fell through the greed of the Rohirrim and an invasion force? You have a valid point. We cannot risk being trapped here. My bitterness towards Herobrand and his father clouded my judgment. I will bring aid to them, but only if you were to help my men prepare Gapholt for an attack. Should an attack come while we are gone.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
The process to enter Gapholt is the same as it has always been. It will stay that way. My priority is making certain that Gapholt remains secure. Making a few refugees wait is unfortunate but necessary.
I do not know if we will survive this.
I am torn in this decision. I have said that I would aid Woodhurst, but their fall was their own doing. It was inevitable, yet now I must help to clean up the mess they made. I worry for Gapholt. We are ill-prepared for a serious attack by the armies of the White Hand. I will depart with some men, but only if we are better prepared for an attack.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
I cannot in good conscience leave Gapholt in this state. We are barely prepared for an attack with the men we have. And if I take men with me to Woodhurst, then Gapholt will be helpless against any enemy force. If you want to aid, you must first help us prepare. We could use barricades constructed throughout the town so that attackers would be funneled towards a more defensible location.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
Do we look like Dunlending riffraff? It is absurd that we must wait to enter the safety of Gapholt. What if the Dunlendings fall upon us? Sorry, lady. So what am I doing? I am preparing for departure and collecting wood. More planks here. Let me see. Alright, let me run over this way. See if I can find some planks around here. Interesting. I wonder what he's doing up there. It's a big tree, by the way. Look how thick it is, man. Okay, so now I have to place the barricades. Not really sure where I need to put these. Guess here. But I have to go in order. Go this way. Alright, let me see if there's a quest ring. Let me go deeper into the other quest ring. Yeah, there are 3 here. Very good.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
The barricades you made seem sturdy and will help the remaining defenders should the enemy attack. Your help building and placing them is appreciated. We are nearly ready to depart for Woodhurst, but we could use a few supplies for the journey. We could use supply of berries that grow in the woods nearby. So that is just outside here. Music here is so epic. I know I'm always raving about the soundtrack for this game, but it really is spectacular. Let's be honest.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
Thank you for collecting these berries. They should tide the men over until we reach Woodhurst. Could you fill my water skin in the waterfall? So at the actual waterfall? Looks like it's... literally in the waterfall. This is a good place to fill the water skin. Oh no. The cursed demount. Or dismount, I guess I should say.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
Thank you, Kippen. Your aid has eased my worries for Gapholt's safety. If the enemy comes in great numbers, no amount of preparation would have helped. But with your aid, the men can hold off a reasonable attack should the enemy come while we are gone. Alright, so it's a good stopping point. And so in the next episode, I'll continue aiding the folk around here. And so see you next time.